All right, we're live. I'm the dude along with Lynn Summer.
Hi, I'm Lynn Sumler here with Marshall County Watch. And just to inform you all, the Marshall County Watch opinion and views is not necessarily those of WKRA in Holly Springs. And we thank you for watching.
All right, and if you want to give us a call and call in today, call us at 662-622-2192 if you want to be a part of the conversation. We running a little late, because we were coming behind a VIP. We come behind Kevin Buck for Congress 2026, and I think he said the election was March 10th.
Yes.
March 10th. Okay, we got to get out and vote for them. We got to talk about the recovery efforts that's going on in Marshall County. He also talked a little bit about the storm and the ice and stuff. So and that was terrible.
That's an ongoing problem for a lot of people.
And we got to talk about the elephant in the room. I mean, is the guy racist? I mean, it's kind of obvious. I mean,
you talking about your president?
I guess he kind of our president. I mean, whether we voted for him or not, I mean, that's who we got. I mean, you can't get no. You can't get no plainer than that. I mean, that's why we gotta grade these people.
Yeah. Oh man.
So
give him a grade. The dude, give him a grade.
Hey, if the dude got a grade our president, I mean, he get a F plus. I mean, it's almost like a little kid. I mean, you got 2 o'clock in the morning. Who's up at 2 o'clock in the morning doing elementary school stuff on the phone and and little racist stuff, and then they try to defend it. I mean, you can't.
Yeah, some poor aide probably got a big raise to take the responsibility for that. But I mean,
why am I on your phone, Lynn? You the president, and I'm in your room or wherever on your phone at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Am I in the bed with you or something? What's going on?
That's what I'm saying. But I'm on your phone while you sleep, hosting stuff. Yeah. I mean, come on now. You got
to be a special county.
Hey, my grandmama used to say, you can't lie no better than that. No. You might as well tell the truth.
Stop telling it. Now, Vernon, there's going to be at least 2 federal jobs open. You see that dude kick that dog?
Oh.
They may not get in trouble for killing those people, but they kicked that dog.
I don't know now. The dog probably ain't no different than us. They wide open to do whatever they want to do. That dog was about to. He's a domestic terrorist.
Oh,
yeah.
Weighing about a pound and a half.
Yeah, he was a domestic terrorist. He was coming at us. He tried to run us over with the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the dog tried to run him over with the car, and he had a gun. So they had to kick the dog. I mean,
I'm like, they kicked the dog.
He's a domestic terrorist. I mean, come on, we can't have that. He tried to hit him with the car, and he had a gun on him.
Yeah.
Dog had a gun. I mean, what we gonna do?
Poor dog.
I don't know. That little, what's his name? The little 5-year-old. I just didn't see him being the worst of the worst of the worst. I mean, he's 5 years old with a little Spider-Man backpack. I mean,
sucking a lollipop.
How is he the worst of the worst? I mean,
I don't know. Maybe you don't.
I mean, he didn't look like a terrorist and what he had, drugs in the backpack. He just came from
gummy bears.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, we saying one thing, but we doing another one.
Doing an entirely different thing.
All right, let's jump on to the local scene.
All righty.
All right, the recovery. I know everybody's frustrated. Recovery's going, I mean, at a snail's pace, but we got to look at what was really going on. I mean, this was an ice storm. This wasn't regular snow. And I talked to...
Unprecedented.
Yes.
Ice,
And then I thought they compare it to 94, but this was a lot worse than 94.
I wasn't here then, but I hear that was...
Yeah, I wasn't here either. I was still in the Army then, but it was, I heard about it. But then from the people I talked to, said that no, especially these supervisors said no, it was worse than it was in 94.
Oh, I believe it because I have a 3-foot pile of snow in front of my door right now that don't appear to be going anywhere. I mean, ice.
With the 68 degrees yesterday, still there?
Pure ice. I got a pickfork, went out there to...
Trying to break down?
I'm like, you know what? It'll melt when it melts.
I heard that. But see, I talked to District 2, 3, 4, 5, and I talked to Mario Jeffries. And Mario doesn't need to be safe because people don't understand, it's not just the ice. They had to clear a pathway because trees are falling over the road.
As they go.
No, this was, as they go, they had to clear the trees off the road. Mario said they were clearing the trees off the road and these trucks were coming behind them to get to fix the poles, right?
Power lines and stuff.
A 40-foot pine tree fell behind them while they were going forward. They had cleaned behind them, and now it's a tree. A tree behind them fell across the road. I mean, it's dangerous.
That tree had fallen on them.
Yeah, that's right. It's dangerous out there, and I mean, people. I understand. I mean, you're the most important person in the world. You want your lights on now. Right. You want this now. I want everything now. But there's a process because the way the grid is set up, my lights are on.
Right.
You live across the street, your lights are off. So I got attitude because you got lights and I don't.
They fix yours and didn't fix mine.
Right, but that's not the case.
That's how they're thinking, though.
Yeah, because we're on a different grid. Mm-hmm. And then I got to go back down the road here, and it's like 40 poles that are down, or lines. Some lines they had to redo the whole line. Mm-hmm. Had to make it for you to have lights. And I think most of I think they went from 11,000 people out to now less than 2,000 people without lights. And I didn't know.
In Marshall County? I didn't know anyone was still out in Marshall County.
Yeah, I think it's a few, but but it may be out by now. This was yesterday. So, I mean, these guys are drinking coffee and taking no-dos. They trying to get the stuff, trying to get the job done.
I see these people working so hard. I just wanted to stop and say, can I get you coffee or something? I think they did the best they could with what happened.
I mean, in some cases, they've been having, yesterday, they had a county helicopter go up to fly out these rural areas and see where these lines are down. Because a lot of times, and I didn't know this, they said a lot of municipalities got this deal to where they can go in there and the computer tells them exactly where the break is.
I mean, that would be 2026.
I mean, we don't have it.
They should have it.
I mean, but you know that we got, you may have to raise your taxes a little bit, They
gonna raise your taxes So put it somewhere.
So we need that. So because now we got to send this helicopter out to try to find these spots and where this stuff is, or you got to call in and tell them, hey, this transformer, this tree fell on the line, and we still using that type of technology. So hopefully, and this is what I talked to the supervisors about that I did talk to, is that this is something that they got planned to do, so this won't happen again. So this is what we used to call a sit rep. I mean, we got to sit down and talk about, and everybody have a representative to talk about what went on in their districts and what we can do better so this won't happen again. And that's part of it, is to try to get that particular system in. Like I said, I talked to Johnny Walker in District 2, and we had a long conversation about what's going on. And he's doing his best, and he's been getting calls, and he's got cussed out a bunch of times, and he said, man, we're the whipping post, and we just take it. I mean, because we understand everybody's frustrated, because like I said, he was out working when his lights were off. Yeah. And I talked to Terry Rogers in District 3, and he said his stuff is going pretty good as far as the roads are concerned. And then I talked to Mr. Zane in District 4, and he's been getting hit hard because, he's not doing enough. I mean, no matter what you do, unless my lights are on and my streets are clear, you haven't did enough. No. I mean, that's just...
And it's only me. It's me. Not the collective.
I got to give you a prime example of that. Once I talk about Neil Bennett. And Neil Bennett in District 5, he's the one that, he's got the broadest area, and it's mostly rural. And he's the one that had the helicopter go up and check for lines. And in some cases, they had to get a bulldozer to pull trucks in. Because it's not only the snow, now it's melting, now it's the mud. Yeah. So they got to get a bulldozer to pull a truck in just to put a pole up.
Yeah, I saw that.
But there was an incident where a guy wanted his road cleared, right? And the supervisor told him, said, look, I'm over here clearing this road. He said, well, why are you up there clearing that road? He said, well, because the grader is up there. Well, you should have brought it down here and started here first and went up there. but the grader is there. Why would I leave there, come here, and then go back up there?
And then just sit here because I don't have the grader with me.
No, he wants you to, the heck with them people.
Oh.
Come and do my road, and then go back up there and do that.
Because they're more important than those.
I think that's what he felt, that he was more important. So he graded the road where he was, like he was supposed to. He went and graded this guy's road. And then he went and on by his business doing other roads. The same guy calls him back.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, I got a pothole in my road now.
You're going to have a.
You need to come fix that. Stop over there grading again and come fix.
Stop cleaning the road and come and fix my pothole.
Right, on my road. It's not in his driveway. It's on his road. So he felt that he was the most. I mean, we Marshall County. I mean, we should be doing this as a collective. It's not just you and your road and you got your road cleared. Now you complain about a pothole, and some people ain't even got their road cleared.
Yeah.
Then a lady calls and said, "Hey, I need some water. I need some water."
Supervisor and told the supervisor.
Called the supervisor, said she needs some water. They were delivering people water that couldn't get out. water. Supervisor gets a cake, go down to the fairgrounds, gets a case of water, takes it to her house. Can't get up in the driveway because of there's ice on the road. So he logs it up there. He carries it up there and knocks on the door, and she says, "Who is it?" Through the door. He says who he is and said, "I got your water." She said, "Oh, just put it right there."
She didn't
even open the door. He looks over to put the water down. She's got 2 cases of water already sitting on the porch.
Wow.
2 cases of water already. But why did you call me and tell me you need water and you already got 2 cases of water? But he left the water.
Yeah, of course.
Now, if it was the dude.
But he wasted, about an hour to go get it and then to come. And
I would have went right back. I went right back down that hill with that water still on my back.
That wouldn't have been the right thing to do.
It would have been right to me. You got 2 cases of water. Lynn ain't got no water.
But the thing
Miss So-and-so ain't got no water. You got 2 cases already and you call me for more.
But the thing is, you learn from your bad experience. That young person that took that water to her, from now on, it'll be, "I'm sorry, I can't bring it." Now, the good going to have to suffer for the bad.
But the supervisor, he said he left the water.
I would have left it too, but
he better man than me.
Been happy.
I wouldn't have left it.
Been happy.
I would have been telling you know how many other people in this county that do not have water.
Yeah.
And then you got 2 cases.
Yeah.
And you ask for more. I mean, that's kind of the mentality we're going to, that we are the most important people in the world.
And when you finish your discussion, I want to talk about the necessities that you should have during a storm.
Oh, go ahead.
I had posted on the website, for people to share their experience and their survival techniques. And one young lady came on. Thank you so very much. She's a faithful viewer. She had water. She had food. She had gas. She had everything that you should have.
Yes.
She prepared properly. She had all the snacks, the meat, the charcoals, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
Her only problem is that she couldn't get out. Now, she was sitting pretty. Another man came on and he said that people can't wait to the last minute. They depend on the gas Thomas Gas or whoever to deliver on their schedule. When something like this happens, all bets are off. Nothing is on a schedule. So the smart thing to do is, in the beginning of December, top off your gas. If you're burning wood, go and get extra cords of wood. Keep that water stacked up. Water, it don't really expire. You can use it, regardless. So keep that water stacked up on your back porch or, in your garage, in your den, wherever. Just keep it stacked up. Keep your food, to the top, starting in December. Because this weather, it's beautiful today. It's no guarantee it's going to be this way 2 or 3 weeks from now. Winter lasts until the end of March. So prepare yourself. I heard people on Facebook, they're going to replace our food. I'm confused to ask why any of your food, your meats, or whatever went bad when you had a whole refrigerator on the outside of your house. I mean, I'm just confused on that. You really want them to replace your stamps to replace your food, and you had a whole refrigerator outside. I could be wrong. I know that sitting in your house, people went stir crazy. I went crazy because this ice was different. When we had the snow, when I first got here in 2020 or 2021, I could walk outside, walk on the snow, make a snowman. I stepped outside to shovel the snow in front of my driveway. It was like 7 or 8 inches of ice. I'm standing on top of what I thought was snow. So this whole situation was totally different. And if you guys want to call in and give us some more examples, 662-622-2192.
Well, we're going to take a station break here. We got to pay some bills with Serenity Funeral Home. We'll be right back. And if you guys want to call in, give us some more examples. 662-622. Don't play late. Station break here. We got to pay some bills with Serenity Funeral Home. We'll be right back.
That might be coming through.
New Albany, Holly Springs, Water Valley, and Oxford, Mississippi. Serenity Funeral Homes established to be of service to the entire North Mississippi by honoring the life of a loved one through celebration of the relationship memories shared. Serenity Funeral Homes, honoring life, designing your funeral offering, affordable packages, and veteran services. Serenity Funeral Homes, here to serve you.
All right, and we're back. Like I said, that number again to call in, 662-622-2192. And, I forgot. I can't believe I forgot this. A happy Black History Month.
Happy Black History Month to you, too.
I got a little local Black history.
Okay.
You know, I don't know, Kojak probably remember this. W.T. Sims High School. You know, I didn't know that was the principal, T.W. Sims. That school was named after T.W. Sims in Holly Springs. He was a principal at a Rosenwald school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a principal at a Rosenwald school. And Slayton, I think I sent you that long sweeping article
about Slayton.
Slayton High School. A lot of people didn't know Slayton had a high school.
Yeah, I know.
It started out as an agricultural school. People came as far as from New York, even from Memphis to go to that school. And then they had dorms. It's almost like it was a school, but it was almost like a junior college.
Okay.
And people stayed there. And then
I think agriculture school.
Yeah, it was built between 1910 and 1913, something like that. And then I think in the 50s, like 54 or something, it was 43, something like that, it became a high school and they closed the dorms. Mm-hmm. And man, they had a beautiful layout on there about it, and it was the pillar of the community, and it was a gathering place for everybody. I mean, a whole lot of different things. And then it went to, but it left out a part. Left out a big part. And I want to bring that part back around because it's Black History Month.
Yeah, what's that part?
The part is that after segregation, well, it was a public school, number one. Mm-hmm. No Black kids graduated from Slayton. Public school, no kids graduated, no Black kids graduated from Slayton.
It's a public school funded by the government, obviously, if it was a funded school, but no
Black kids graduated from there. And this is what happened. And they left this part out of the history of the school. All right. Then after segregation, now Black kids can go to school there. And over 80% of the faculty quit in protest of integration. So now the state has a school, and then now what do? We ain't got nobody to teach. So the school became part of Sandflat. So what Sandflat did said, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to send all our junior high teachers down there to teach. And the leftover high school teachers, we're going to send them to Sandflat. And then that's when it became a junior high.
Okay.
Now, the historian had on there that it became a junior high, but they didn't say why it became a junior high. It became a junior high because like I said, 8% of the faculty quit in protest. Yeah,
wow.
They quit in protest. They didn't want to.
Nice.
They didn't want to teach, so they quit. But this is another part of that is so now Sandflat has basically two budgets.
For those Slayton.
You got Slayton. You got Slayton High School and Sandflat High School. So you got two budgets.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That lasted about 10 years. And now I was in one of the last classes that was there.
I went there as a junior high.
See, I went there in the 7th grade, but 8th grade they had closed it. But this is what happened with that. They closed the school. We go back to Sandflat. Now Sandflat is now 1st through 12th. So we're on the stage in class while people are taking PE. So how are you learning?
You're not
in the middle of that.
That's a distraction.
And if you remember back then, there was a stage in the cafeteria. So you got kids on the stage in the cafeteria in class while everybody's in there eating lunch. So how are you learning during all this?
Nope, you're distracted.
But you got two budgets. So what they did with the budget, they built what they call the new building over there. So they built it, basically it was a mini high school, because that's where all the high school students went over there, the new building.
I think they started getting the portables first.
Yeah, they got but they never built anything permanent.
Right.
But so my thing is, I looked into it, like what happened to, if this school got two budgets, why is it underfunded? Because the Slayton budget got dispersed into the other schools.
But they had their own budget.
They had their own budget, but they got our budget too. So this school has been underfunded for centuries.
Forever.
Yeah. But we had two budgets. Why are we in the situation we're in now? We should be one of the bigger, better schools in the county.
Right, because we had two budgets. You would think at least 1.5 the amount of money.
And the way they say it on the internet is it was absorbed by the other school district.
Yeah, that's the new word.
Yeah, not that we took it.
Yeah.
It was absorbed. But we should have absorbed it. It was ours.
Yeah.
Do we have a caller? I'm sorry.
No, he hung up. I hope they call back.
Oh, call back, caller. We're sorry about that. I had to get that Black History moment out. And that number again is 662-622-2192. And we have a special guest that's coming in, Mr. Zen. I guess he's going to give us an update on what's going on with the recovery efforts. And come on in, Mr. Zen. We're ready for you. That's a caller calling back. They keep hanging up.
How you doing?
Okay, how's everybody?
All right. Good. All right, Mr. Zen, Supervisor, District 4.
4.
All right, Mr. Zen, what you got for us today?
Hey, thank you so much for allowing me to sit in a moment here. I just kind of wanted to just share just a little bit of information about our recent ice storm, if I could. First of all, let me just say right off the top there, we went through a tragic situation, and I got just a little bit of meat, left on the bone.
Right.
But and I took quite a beating, but I'm not mad. I understand that people were going through some really challenging situations, and some are still perhaps facing some of it. But I can only say that my hat goes off to all of the supervisors, and I pat my own self on the back, because hey, what we were doing was we were trying to get equipment out and running equipment, but we just had some situations where that ice was just impossible to move.
Yeah.
So you cross it, you go over it, it skims over it the best you can.
Now, what I heard is that you had to do some of those shaded places 2 or 3 different times.
Layers or something.
Multiple times. And it didn't really break until the temperature, all in those spots, until temperatures got up to about 50 degrees, to be honest.
Okay.
Unusual. There's no comparison to anything that I've seen before. But I would just like to say my hat goes off to all the people who were affected by this storm, the people who suffered, people who are still suffering. Prayers go out to you. A couple of things I'd just like to mention, if I could. There is a disaster relief crew that's in town. Oh, let me just mention this if we can. We did have a little quick meeting this morning, and we met with the lieutenant governor, and they was talking about how to reimburse the county for its rubbish removal and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, FEMA was in the other day, and they did a pretty good assessment, going around through all the disaster areas and to try to determine if we actually met that threshold. And thank God that we did meet the threshold, and we qualified.
Okay.
But for those who are still pent in and they need assistance,
Hold on, caller.
and they need, if you're elderly and you need assistance is trying to get brush and stuff out to the curb or out of your driveway, or even need assistance or maybe even get some food or whatever in. There's a group in town right now, and they've been here for a few days. They call themselves Team Rubicon. Team Rubicon.
All right.
And this is a number that you can call directly to them, 214-532-8775. And, they will come and assist you in any way that they can. This is a group that's what they do, is that disaster recovery. And you can call them, they'll get around to you. But you may have to just give them time. But call this number again, 214-532-8775.
All right, let me get that caller here. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, what's going on, Mr. Vernon Briggs, sir?
How you doing today? What you got for me?
Oh man, I was just calling in. I'm checking what the topic is today, man. I'm verbally full.
Oh, okay. Look, we got somebody here right now that's talking about the recovery efforts, and he's giving out good information. We got Mr. George Zinn out of District 4.
Yeah. Still Mississippi?
Yeah. Oh, look, we are local. This is Marshall County Watch. We're only doing local news today.
Well, the thing about local news is when you're on YouTube, you international. You're doing a great job. Hey, listen, really, I was just calling, man. I don't really have a lot of input to put in. I'm just really calling to acknowledge that how can I say this? My gratitude and my just being proud of you, man. You making it happen, man. You're doing something that really needs to be done. But this is just a simple my input. Sometimes you should also talk about the goings on of Mississippi, which would be a good topic. And I don't mean like the international people or the politicians. I mean just the everyday local joker. What's your problem today, Mr. Cole? What do you got going on in Mississippi? Those calls alone will spike your numbers.
Oh, we definitely welcome all those types of calls. I mean, I'm glad you called in today, and I appreciate your call.
Yeah, I love, brother, man. And hey, look, I'm going to lock your door when I leave.
All right.
All right, brother.
Bye. All right, go ahead, Mr. Zinn.
I guess we was talking about that number of that recovery team that not rescue, but disaster recovery team that they're in town and they're working and everything. And you call that number and giving them a chance to get out and serve you.
This is in addition to what the local Marshall County trash recovery is going to do, right? This is something private. They're coming in to help you guys. I mean, okay.
Yeah, the Marshall County itself, we not programmed to go and pick up trash in the yards and that kind of thing.
Oh, they go in the yard and pick up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Okay.
Now, this is paid for, or is this going to be a fee?
No, these people are like faith-based type.
Right.
Oh, okay.
They're not looking for any pay for the service.
Okay. Well, that's good for people to know that.
And let's just make that clear. They will come in on your property and remove your rubbish and trash and the
get
trees
it out at least
things.
to the curb. Now,
But
we would like to have help them out and put it to the curb if you can.
Yeah, well, it's going to have to be to the curb. And
it's got to be to the curb.
To get it picked up, it's going to have to be to the curb.
Okay.
Pick it up with those knuckle boom trucks or whatever.
Gotcha.
Oh, for these people, Team Rubicon, it has to be on the curb.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Rubicon then will be assisting the individual property owners, homeowners, whatever. And they will kind of help them clean up. They'll even kind of do some things in the house. They'll
that's what I'm at. They're gonna go. They can go in their yard and actually move the stuff to the curb for the county.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's what.
Yeah.
Okay.
They could go inside of the yard, and if the homeowner requests them to come inside and do some things, they'll actually do that as well.
Wow. Okay.
Man, that's good.
That is a good team. Please take advantage of it. Team Rubicon, 214-532-8775.
Okay, that's a good deal, because any opportunity to extend some help to the citizens here in Marshall County, we certainly want to do that. Now, I know, and I kind of heard your show coming in, but this wasn't just Marshall County. This affected multiple counties around.
Right, because I didn't know that Benton County got some of Benton County got their power from Holly Springs. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and they're still suffering, actually, from what I saw last night on the news in Pinellas County and down in Pontotoc and all. I mean, I don't know how Oxford is doing. I don't know how they did it.
My cousin in Benton County, Maddie Peterson Smith, she like to throw that her maiden name in there. Her lights just came on. She said day before yesterday at around about 4:00.
Mm-hmm.
But my other cousin Hazel Peterson, she said she think they're still out, but they're like miles away from each other.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure they still, because like I said, these guys are drinking coffee and taking no-dos trying to get this stuff done. So they're not just sitting around twiddling their thumb.
Yeah. Hey, I'd just like to share one other thing with you. I think you touched on that just a little bit, I think, when I was this way. You were talking about the ICE's detention center. I did an interview on last night with Channel 13 about it.
Yes.
And it kind of looks like one of the senators, Senator Wicker,
yes,
had personally reached out to that director of
Homeland Security, yeah,
and
Kristi Noem.
And it appears that he got a confirmation from her that they were no longer actually looking at this site, that they were moving to other locations. So I thought that might be,
it came from Kristi Noem, though. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. My thing is, it came from her, and so we got to kind of roll the dice.
But we got to go with what we're told by our elected officials.
Now, I believe in him, but this Kristi Noem, I mean, hey.
Yeah. But one thing too, I think that would be good to know. Some people may have felt like maybe the county had knowledge of this move.
Right.
And that's not so.
Okay.
I certainly don't want to dismiss that. The county had no knowledge of this.
I believe that they didn't have any.
Now, this was a move that came in, on the blind side.
Well, let me ask you this then. With that being said, so because we always at the meetings.
Right.
Now, if you guys had knowledge of that, would it have been announced at those meetings or no?
I think that if it had been known, it would have been public. It would have been made public. First of all, I guess everybody kind of understands how that works. That the county don't actually own those spec buildings.
Right.
Those investors that come and invest, right? Well, it would be hard to just tell them who you can
rent it out, right,
or sell your property to,
right.
Except for one thing,
But that wouldn't fall into zoning, though. I mean, a prison. That's kind of.
Well, yeah, they're gonna have certain what they call them ordinances.
Yes.
That fall within inside of that park that they would have to adhere to.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure that a prison facility would not have actually fit
into that. Okay. That's good.
Opinion. But we wouldn't necessarily know who's interested in.
Right, and who want to take occupancy of that building.
Right. Would not.
Gotcha.
Until it actually went through the spiel. And at that point, everybody would have been made aware, because they would have said yay or nay, or it would have been some kind of illegal pushback or challenge or something like that at that point.
Yes, I got you.
Yeah.
So that's glad. We glad to hear that. That's good to hear, and everybody know that. Hey, like I said, this is walking distance from my house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just noticed that the other day.
Okay. Hey, listen, I'm not going to take up any time. I just kind of wanted to drop that off. I thought that was very important.
Oh, it is.
For some people who perhaps suffering that might be pent up and didn't know how they was going to get, their service.
Right, right.
So,
And it's very important, Mrs. Zinn, that you came on here and relayed that message because on our Facebook page, that's what they were saying. Where are our elected officials? Where are our supervisors? And here you are. You're not afraid to show your face.
No.
Like you say, you got beat up or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But you're a strong man. You can take it.
Certainly. and listen, and I do want to correct that because I really, for all of the guys, all the supervisors, I think they all put all into this disaster that they had to put into.
Yeah.
And
it was a learning experience for a lot of people.
I know that at least the road manager, I'll speak for him again. I was a little bit concerned about him because I saw him one of those days and he was looking pretty bad. Yeah, and he hadn't. I don't think he really had any sleep or anything, but he was, still.
Well, he said he hasn't been home since the disaster, and he said he's not going to go home until all the roads are clear. So, I mean, that's dedication. I mean, you can't get no more dedicated than that.
And know this, too. All of those guys, a lot of those guys didn't have lights at their house.
Right. Well, we reported on that.
Yeah, did not. And they worked through the clock. I mean, Saturdays and Sundays.
Yeah, they didn't take any days off.
Trying to bring this, thing to, under control.
Right.
For the people. People need to know that. And I know they don't. I know most of the time people feel
I think they do.
It was, if my street was bad, then that's just the end of the world. But still.
I think everybody knew it. Just some people just want to complain. And if no one else said, I'm very proud of you guys.
Yeah.
And I think
thank you.
Everybody. I'm very proud.
I'm pretty sure our viewers and listeners, I mean, because like I said, we're going to tell it. I mean, we're going to tell what you're doing, what you're not doing, what you should be doing.
Certainly.
So we're going to put it out there. And the mayor even took over as the manager of the utility company. So he's been out to try to, to get things done. He's not at home drinking coffee either. I mean, he's out working.
I saw the report last night on the outages, still outages. And last night, it looked like it was about 12%, but still, I guess 12% is still quite a bit.
Well, especially if it's been out since the storm, But they're working diligently at it, so we're going to get it done.
We're going on 12 days now.
Yeah,
12, maybe a day or two more. I think.
Yeah, I mean, everybody I think was affected. I know I was out for several days. I was without power. I think my power came back on Friday of last week.
Now, we had questions about the bill, though. I mean, because a lot of people were saying, "Oh, I've been out of power for 2 weeks, but then I still get my regular bill."
Well, I think a bill would probably run a cycle. I don't think they would stop.
Right.
I don't think they would just.
They may have to wait till next month to see.
Even if it's zero, I think a bill would probably.
Yeah, I think.
But if I don't have power, how do I get a bill?
What I'm saying, they're built in advance. They're gonna have to wait until maybe March.
Okay. Well, we need to let them know that because I'm telling you, we're gonna get calls. That hey, my bill is the same when I ain't have no power. They're gonna.
Then you protest it, contest it, or whatever.
Well, I mean, but if they know, like we're telling them now, that it's not, it's going. Your next bill is gonna be the same. It's the one after that you need to be looking at.
If it's on a rotating schedule,
right?
Like he said, it may just come that way.
But they kind of got a little bit off track now. I don't want it wrong. They got a little bit off track.
Yeah, I bet they did.
With the cycle that
But we need to do another commercial here. And we need to do another commercial break. And Mrs. Zinn, we sure appreciate you coming by and letting us know all that information. You know you're welcome anytime.
And I believe I'm welcome.
I told you now, look, I told everybody now, if you come by Martin County Watch before election, you're welcome back. If you don't come before election, bring your checkbook with you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Zinn. Appreciate you. All right, and we're ready for our station break.
See you there.
Before election, you're welcome back. If you don't come before election, bring your checkbook. Is it on that problem? All right, and we're ready for our. Is it on? It ain't on. Turn the volume up over there. Them knobs. Oh, too late now. All right, and we're back, and we got about 5 more minutes, Lynn. I mean, this was look this win, but we didn't even get the look. I got 15 doggone cars here, and I didn't get a chance to get to none of them. And that's because of this. Hey, a lot of stuff is off the top of our head because you know the storm and everything. Yeah. We've been going pretty good. And let me see if anything in here that I didn't cover.
I just want to throw out there that you know, everybody say a prayer for Miss Guthers, Nancy Guthers, who was abducted a week or so ago, and her family is looking for her safe return. Been watching it on the news. I also been watching the Buddhist monks. They are scheduled to reach.
Oh, I thought some guys that already finished up.
No, they're scheduled to reach on the 13th.
So what they been doing in all this snow?
Walking.
Still.
Yes.
Hey, that's some tough jokers right there.
So they're walking for peace, and I hope that it clicks in for some people, you know, that we stop all this robbing, stealing, and killing.
Yeah. I mean, because they said, was saying on the news something about Memphis. The governor was saying so many millions of dollars they're sending to Memphis because they said even with all these other people that Trump sent in, the crime just ain't went down and kind of paused a little bit and then it went back to what they were. Came back,
status quo. This week alone, a bunch of 13, 14, 15-year-olds was getting shot and injured and killed and stuff. So,
that's crazy. Yeah. I mean, you know, that's a new thing the kids say. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
Anything but everything is crazy.
But I'm trying to figure out why they out at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Well, my kids are 16, 17. They know better.
Look,
so now
I was in the house waiting till the TV go off.
Thank you.
Like that, TV went off at 12 o'clock. I was there trying to get all the TV I could. You know, wasn't no all-night TV. Yeah. And then, look, at my house, when my son them was growing up, hey, 10 o'clock, ain't nobody coming over here and you ain't going nowhere else.
Exactly.
And I couldn't do that. 10 o'clock, I couldn't go to nobody's house in the community after 10 o'clock.
No, it had rules and regulations.
Hey, my friend, mom and dad would make you go home. But now
they would step up and say, okay, son, it's time for you to go home, okay?
Now you can look, mom and dad in the bed and you can be up all night long with your friends in there. Party. Yeah. And then you get up and at 12 o'clock, 9, well, no, at 10, 11 o'clock the next day, getting up looking for some food. My mama cooked, look, she didn't care about you laying in the bed.
Nope.
My mama didn't care. But she was cooking at the same time.
And when she cleaned
that kitchen, there wasn't no eating.
Done. The dog
wasn't no eating.
Yep.
So, look, she made you learn the hard way.
Yes.
She had to put that belt on you, put your stomach on. All right, we get ready to get out of here. And until next week, stay safe and keep watch.
Because
Marshall County Watch
is watching you.
Thanks. Oh, we gone?
No, we still.
Oh, I forgot. Look, share. We on Facebook. We on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and then tell a friend. Hey, get on Marshall County Watch. Because like I say, when we get our numbers up on YouTube, then if you don't want to listen, you can go on YouTube and watch us on your TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get our numbers up.
Next weekend is Valentine's Day.
What you give me for Valentine's Day?
No, I'm just going to tell my audience, please bring me some flowers.
I ain't bring you no flowers. Now, let me see.
Bring me some candy.
Okay, I'll bring you some candy. Look, I'll bring you some candy. Look, don't bring me no adult beverage. I still got my Christmas adult beverage.
Really?
Yeah, I still got it. Look, I can't drink that. Lynn brought that for me. So I still got that. So, all right, next week is Valentine's Day. Bring us something. Yeah. I mean, a burger, a cup of coffee, a piece of chicken or something. I mean, show us that you appreciate us. Look, and then we need some sponsors, too.
Yes, bring us some sponsors.
Hey, we need a cash app so somebody can donate us some money or something. So keep us on the air.
Let's get us a Marshall County Watch cap app.
You're going to get a Marshall County Watch cash app, and then y'all can cash app this so keep us on the air and listening, keep us watching out for you and everything. We're going to do it big.
All righty.
All right. Like I said, again, until next week, stay safe and keep watch.
Bye.
Bye.